Hey folks, Andrew here, popcorn and whiskey. Yes, I am the face who runs the place. In a different setting today. That's right, at my kitchen table, basically. And I'm going to be doing something I have never done before on screen. I'm going to talk to you about a few of my, this is called spirits. Okay? So, for all of you out there who have never done it before, once you acquire some spirits, however you acquire them, it's up to you. And you should, well, you should, maybe you should, maybe you shouldn't. But sometimes you get them in different proofs. Sometimes you get a bottle at 120 proof, sometimes at 150 proof, sometimes at 60 proof. It depends. And one of the ways to bring it down, if you have a higher proof and you want to bring it down, is to add some sort of other liquid that is not as much of a proof. So you might want to combine proofs. You might want to use distilled water to bring it down, something of that sort. Now, every so often, and there's all kinds of theories as to why this is, and I'm not going to get into it now. It's irrelevant at this point. Is when you mix two liquids together, you get a cloudy sensation in the liquid. And that doesn't affect the taste at all. At least I've never known it to affect the taste. But it doesn't look as pleasant. So for instance, I have a bottle here that I mixed down to about 82 proof. Everything was going fine until the very last pour that I mixed it. And I don't know if you can see this on screen or not, but it is a little bit on the cloudy side. Okay. So what I usually do when it happens, because it happens every so often, is I just accumulate all the bottles that's like that. And I have, let's just say I remake it, okay? We'll leave it at that, or I know somebody who can remake it, put it that way, remake the stills. So just on a whim, when I started flavoring different ones, I say, let me try it. Instead of rerunning it and getting the cloudiness go away, let me get some wood chips, which I did, and to see if I can do something about it. Now, I went and got these wood chips. They are the apple rum, palmy rum barrel chips right there. Got these from off of Amazon. Do I recommend it? I don't really care for the flavor. They were on sale. They were cheap. I said, well, I'm going to try them and see what's going on. So what I did is I took a jar, in a small jar first, to see how it does. And I put some chips in the jar, and I put some of the cloudy stuff in there just to see if I can, how they would taste. Because knowing that I'm going to rerun it anyway, I said, well, what the heck? Well, lo and behold, after about a week or so, all the cloudiness went away. That's right. And here's a bigger jar. So I did it in a bigger jar. And I just put the chips in there, and I started soaking it. And basically, I just left the soaking. I just poured the cloudiness in there, and guess what? A week later, all the cloudiness went away. That's right. So, and I got a little smaller sample size here between the two, and I don't know if you can see this or not. This is the cloudy one right here. And I just poured it out of the bottle a few minutes ago before I went on air. And this is the cleared spirits. Okay. So cloudy and clear. It's hard to tell on camera, but close up, it's a big difference. I mean, one is clear, one is not. And when you go to taste it, it's a very, very, very woodsy flavor. If you like that, I'm not a big proponent of that. Not too big on that. It's a very woodsy flavor. I don't know how else to describe it. Now, will I keep it? Oh, yeah, I'll keep it, of course. I'll mix it with something else, add something to it, and I'll be experimenting with different flavors to add to it and everything else. So what I also did is I toasted some. Now, what I did with that first one, I did not toast anything. I just took them straight out of the bag, and I put it in the container, in the vessel is called, to be technical. And I put the spirits over it. That's what I did. Then I went and toasted some. Basically, put them in the oven for, I don't know how long it was, until I started smelling it in the house. And I opened the oven, and there was a little bit of smoke coming out. So I had to quickly pull it and take it, put it outside, because it was my first crack at toasting, honestly, believe it or not. So I put it in the container, and lo and behold, it is clear again. I got it in two different jars. It is clear as can be once again. Now the toasty chips right here, a little bit different flavor, still very, very woodsy. I mean, not oaky at all, because these are not oak. This says apple rum smoking chips, so it's not oaky at all. The toasty and the non-toasty taste about the same, honestly. This is one I toasted a little less. Let me see what this one. Again, not the kind of flavor that I would like. I will not buy that again. But if you like something that's very woodsy, once again, that's the best I can say is woodsy. It is good. It's pretty good. Now the proof of all of this, make sure I have it on the bottle here. Let me look here. Oh yeah, it's on this one. It's 82 proof. There you go. Want to look at it that way? Just it's all 82 proof. Could be 83, 84-ish. I didn't get real precise. I just said 82 because when I glanced at it, that's what the measuring stick said, 82. So there you go. Okay, so is that the way to get rid of cloudiness in your spirits? I don't know if that's true and traditional or not, but that worked for me. And that's what I wanted to tell you in this episode of Popcorn and Whiskey. And as you know, if you're here for the first time, thanks for being here. Subscribe, do all that good stuff. We are all about everything. Popcorn and Whiskey is not just designed for whiskey. It's not just designed for popcorn. If you look at my other videos, you're going to see politics. You're going to see fun and games. You're going to see live streams. You're going to see all kinds of stuff. When I say fun and games, I'm not a gamer, and I'm not going to play games on video. I feel like I'm a little too old for that. And I'm not putting anybody down. If you're my age doing it, fantastic, more power to you. It's something I don't want to do. I wouldn't say I don't want to waste my time with that, but then people say, well, you waste your time basically creating spirits. Okay, you're right. That is my hobby. And if your hobby is playing video games online, more power to you. Fantastic. Go for it. I hope you're the best around doing it, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so subscribe, and we got more stuff coming up. But once again, if you want to get from cloudy to not cloudy spirits, soak them in wood chips. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. That worked for me. So there you go. Okay, and so until next time, I'll stop it here. Thanks for joining me. Stick around for live streams sometime. I'm the face who runs the place. Until next time, ciao.